Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to how to make a basic Mugen character tutorial. Alright, if you haven't watched from part 1 and you want to learn this, the playlist will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's get it. First and foremost, I want to tell y'all we're going to do sounds and another color palette. And then all in one video. That's it. But we're going to talk about sounds real quick, how to do them, how to get it done, etc, etc. Alright? So let's do this. With things like these, when it comes to audio, the first greatest thing to ever do is to go to Audacity to get the program. And it's a simple program, very easy to use, and it's simple to utilize in Fighter Factory. Since Fighter Factory does not allow MP3 files, we need a program that's able to convert MP3s to WAV. And this program is by far the best one to use. So go to audacityteam.org, download Audacity for Windows, or whatever computer you're using, and then we'll begin the next part. Audacity is pretty much your audio editing program, really. It doesn't really do too much of what you want in terms of like music wise and whatnot, but this is a program a lot of people use when it comes to sprite animations, when it comes to Fighter Factory, or whatever third party art style thing you do for whatever means. I use Fighter Factory and Audacity mainly, basically because Audacity has the ability to clip any kind of empty audio, so that way when the audio plays in Fighter Factory, there's no kind of delay. It's just spot on the moment there's contact made, or hit sounds, or is there audio, voice clips, or just dialogue in general. These kind of things do come hand in hand because you don't want them to be delayed in Fighter Factory when you're making your music character. You want everything to be top notch and spot on. Alright, so what we're going to do here now is basically, in short, we're going to actually add the audio in a Fighter Factory. Now, I already told y'all before that you need WAV files. You can't use MP3s. They won't read in Fighter Factory Classic. I don't know about Fighter Factory 3 much. I haven't really sat down and actually tampered with the audio stuff. I got to finish learning all the stuff, how to import, or not really import, how to basically have the color palettes, be correct on the sprite and such. We'll leave that alone for another time. Alright, so right here is basically, this is just sound, like right here, this is all your sounds, open sound files, saving them, save as, playing them, stopping them, play them as a loop, deleting them, duplicate sounds, saving the sound clip, changing the sound clip, and then adding sound clips. When you first make your Fighter Factory, when you first make your Mugen character, you basically have already an audio file in it. This is your audio file right now, but there's no sound coming out of it, nothing like that. This is literally just a blank audio file. It's just there. So, in order for me to get rid of this, let's go to add. I'm going to add all these here, so why not? Make my life easier. Alright, and because I added those, these have information now. This is all information. This is everything you want. 8-bit sounds, from 8-bit sounds to 16-bit, etc, etc. And this right here, this blank thing, get rid of it, right? And you save. I'll probably hit save all. There you go. Now it's asking me to save it as a sound file. This is your sound file. You need to have this. If you don't have your sound file, none of the sounds will play in the actual Mugen character when you're playing as them. So here we go. Alright, save it as Romy. There we go. Now these are my sounds. Alright, let's go back to the CNS real quick. CNS has two types of sounds you can play. Hit sounds, guard sounds. Alright? Guard sound is basically the block, and then hit sound is basically hit. For projectiles, there's a certain type, and then you have everything else in between it. Right? 5-0, that's the sound to play on hit, sound to play on guard. That's it. You can also go to the template and there's a thing called play sound. Where's it at? Where's it at? Here it is. Right here. If you have a character with a voice, you want their voice clip to play while they're attacking, you can just add it here. What I usually do is I get rid of all this, right? And then I type in random is less than 500, and then I type in the value, which is the sound, or what the sound's gonna play, and whatnot. Excuse me. So I'm gonna actually add a little more. You know, I'm just gonna take what I use for her in the series and everything. And and ta-ta. All right.
Round one, fight!
There you go. Now you hear that delay, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it for 1.
Round one, fight!
Whatever. Anyways, if you want to know what the KO sound effect is, the group number will always be 11-0. That's it. It's the sound that when the person basically loses the fight or whatnot, they're KO. No ifs, ands, or buts.
KO!
There you go. That's it. Alright. So it sounds as simple. Just follow this coding and you are good. You know. If you want to do the hurt coding, I actually have to open up because I don't remember the coding for that. You want to do the hurt sounds when they land or get taking hits. This is your best coding right here. All this. You know, whatnot. I'm gonna leave it here for a minute so you guys can sit here and put it in like a notepad for the time being, because this is something you do or keep this, you know, together. I would write it in the description, but it'd probably be a lot and it'd be too long to actually, you know, get out there. I'll probably do it. I probably won't, but whatever. It's behind us. If I do it, it'll be in the description. If I don't do it, then hey, it is what it is. You guys can get it off here. Alright? So you guys had enough time to look at this. Let's close that. Now we're done with all this. We're done with sounds. That's it. Sounds is done. Now we're going back to where it all began. Alright? So, you like the characters' color palette you made for them, but you want a different color palette for them. Right? Because that's what everybody likes to do. I like to do it. Certain other people like to do it. You know, it's a unique way. You never know. You might come up with something that could be used for another character that you might want to make, or whatever the case may be. Right? Let's go to color palette. But before we do that, let me close this real quick. Here we go. Make sure I don't get that out of the way. Alright. Now, this is my character's original color palette. This is my character's original color palette. I'm going to change the shoes, the gloves, the purple shirt, and the red head. I'm keeping the black because it's supposed to be 4 blacks, but they gave me 3 colors in the black. I don't know why, but and you can tell they're all different, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm not gonna go out my way and try to do all this in Fighter Factory with all the pixeling and whatnot. I have to save every other pixel. No, thank you. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up this. Let's see, what colors do I want to try? You know what? Do this, and this, and this, and last but not least this one. And then you just do it like this, and you see how it's changing, right? There you go. Now, there you go. The whole red head is done. Now, the thing about this, in order for this to work on every other sprite besides the main one, now, first and foremost is that when you add the idle, it is literally the start of all other sprites. It is group 0, image 0. That's it. That's the first sprite that makes everything have a color palette. No ifs, ands, or buts. Alright? Excuse me. So now that I did that, and make sure that from the beginning I told you if you wanted multiple different color palettes, you leave it as individual palette. Do not put share palette because that's one color palette and it's by itself. That's it. Alright. Let's see. What do I want to make this? I think it's the purple I'm doing, right? So if I want to do something nice for this, let's see. What goes with this color? You know what? Let's try a bit of indigo. Screw it over. There we go. Well, actually, then it's not really different color then. Let's do pink. Alright. I'm not gonna keep this color palette. I'm just showing you guys how to do this. So don't worry, it's not staying. That's for sure. There we go. There we go. There we go. Changing the gloves now. Go. There we go. There we go. That's the gloves. Now to do the shoes. You can change the eye color if you want. It's up to you. Whatever the case may be, you know. I'm not doing it. The shoes. I don't know why I made whatever. Alright, hold up. It's these three. Whatever. Right, so once you did that, that's not what I want. Where's Hiromi at? She has red. I'm gonna name this blue or bubblegum, whatever. Close it out. Go to the definitions. You see where it says red dot at. Enter bubblegum.act. I need to actually make sure I got that right, to be honest, because I don't want to sit there and butcher it. Alright, now that I had to double check that real quick. You save all, close out, open recent. There we go. She has a second color. Now, want to see how it looks? Open it up.
Round one, fight!
Ta-da! She's moving. And that's all on all her sprites, you know. Like that, you know, like that. Oops, wrong button. There. Right there, right. There you go. I can't find a... What's the... There it is. You know, like there, there. And then got this, you know. There you go. So, that's it. That's everything. Alright, you guys. Congratulations. You've learned the basics of Mugen tutorial. You know, I taught you guys how to do it. I gave out some errors to show you what would happen if you didn't follow it. And whatnot. So, congratulations. You guys learned it. I mean, what more can I say? You guys did it. You learned everything. You don't have nothing really else to learn. You know, and everything. So now you go ahead and explore Mugen now. This is literally what's to help you to get started. Is basically how to do all this. You practically created a character. You have what you need. You have everything already planned out and already set. You're good. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Now it's time for you to just expand on your Mugen horizon now, if you're interested in it, you know. So, with that said, you know, that's it. It's done. There's nothing else I can really teach y'all, to be fully honest. Nothing. So, y'all go on ahead, explore the Mugen community, you know, go to the MugenArchives.com to see what other Mugen characters and whatnot. If you want to learn how to do certain things in coding, your best option is to legitimately go ahead and just basically take Mugen characters, CNS files, pay attention to what's on it, pay attention to see what's there and whatnot. And if you don't know what's in the CNS or you're looking for a specific coding, the easiest way to do it is Control D, which shows you information and data. Alright? So, here it is. This is all your information and whatnot. This game runs practically at a 65 frames per second kind of ratio. So you want to make sure you're careful and whatnot and looking for stuff. You gotta pay attention to a lot of stuff. All your actions and whatnot, you know, they'll be at the bottom left. So pay attention to what you're looking for. When you do an attack and such, they give you actual state number and IDs of where things are going. So there you go. All right. So with that said, you guys, you're ready to explore now. All right. Should you have any other questions or you need something or want to ask me something, you know, write it in the comment section below. I'll reply to the best of my abilities and I'll reply as soon as I can. But other than that, you guys have a great day. You know, have a great weekend. First day of summer is here. You know, all those who are graduating, congrats. You know, hope you succeed in life and go beyond your horizons and wanting to accomplish your dreams. Alright? Until then, I'm Aceofspadesth. I'll see you guys in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. And as always, I'm gone, everybody. Peace out.